Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2019 Corporate Walk Chair, Michael Tooley from Tooley Oil Company.
Wow, this is awesome. Are you guys ready to light the night? Like so many of you, I have a very personal reason for Light the Night. I agreed to be the chair early last year in honor of my son Ryan, who was diagnosed with leukemia in 2016 while in college. Almost a year after treatment, he was cured and will celebrate 3 years of being cancer-free early next year. Now, this is not a prerequisite of being the chairperson, but ironically, in May this year, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. The support from friends, family, and loved ones has been incredible and so important during this time, and I'm very excited and grateful to say that earlier this week, my PET scan showed I'm now 100% in remission. So I am very lucky to have a group of friends that helped me raise more than $72,000 and a business relationship with Shell Oil that helped fund the presenting sponsorship. I also have friends here from Dallas, Portland, the Bay Area, so shout out to all them. Thank you. So that is why I light the night. We all have our reasons for being here today, but it is a singular purpose: to celebrate the lives we've lost, to support those facing diagnosis, and to show Sacramento that we want to end cancer. By supporting LLS, you're supporting an organization which will lead us toward the end of cancer in our lifetime. LLS is celebrating its 70th anniversary with remarkable advancements in treatments and support for patients and families. LLS is leading us toward alternatives to chemotherapy, like the revolutionary CAR T therapy, and desperately needed new therapies for children with cancer through the just announced Children's Initiative. And just because, as we say, beating cancer is in our blood, LLS is leading toward cures for all cancers. 40% of all cancer drugs approved by the FDA since 2000 were first approved to treat blood cancers. And 60% of those drugs were funded by LLS. That's cool. So by being here and by raising essential funds, you are fueling LLS's research and programs to help not only the 1.3 million patients with a blood cancer, but a million more battling other cancers, including bone, prostate, brain, breast, and ovarian cancers. So no matter how much you raised for LLS to light the night, thank you to all of you very much. I now have the pleasure of introducing you to our co-presenting sponsor, Sarah Crevens, CEO of Sutter Health. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike, and hello, everyone. On behalf of Sutter Health's more than 50,000 employees and more than 12,000 clinicians, I want to welcome you to the Light Tonight Walk, the first event here at Sutter Health Park. We couldn't be more excited to have the first event here be one that is so meaningful to so many of us. We feel honored to join this remarkable group of patients, families, friends, volunteers, and caregivers at tonight's Light the Night. I want to recognize the captain of this Sutter Health team walking here tonight, Dulcie Wilson. Dulcie, where are you? Dulcie! Dulcie is a dedicated oncology nurse. She's an oncology nurse educator, and she is also a leukemia survivor. She helped our team plan this event, and we're so grateful to you. Dulcie, thank you so much. We're here tonight to celebrate, to honor, to remember, to support, and to prevent. When you hear that someone you love has cancer, it feels like a really dark moment. The light and warmth that all of you generate here tonight delivers hope in times of despair, community in times of loneliness, and life-saving research that will help so many in the future. And when we carry tonight our illuminated lanterns, white in honor of our survivors and research, red in support of patients and finding cures, and gold in remembrance of those who have lost their lives, we are literally lighting the night. Tonight, as we walk, we will be taking steps to end cancer. And those of us at part of Sutter Health are very proud that we do our part to light the night. So if you follow us, it'll be easy to find us. I know that so many of you here have sacrificed so much to be here and worked so tirelessly to support those with cancer, to support research, to care for others, and to help make this event happen. What you do makes such a difference. And now I would like to turn the time over to Roland Gillian, who will be sharing more about Light the Night.
Thank you, Sarah. And good evening, Sacramento! You guys rock. Thank you for being here tonight. This community event would not happen without all of your support. First, I want to share a special thank you to our national sponsors, honored friend Burlington, national presenting sponsor of Survivorship and Hope, Pharmaceutics, and Janison, Leading Lights, Walgreens, and the Wawa Foundation. And here in Sacramento, a huge thank you to our presenting sponsors, Shell Oil Company, Thule Oil Company, and Sutter Health. Big round of applause for them. And next, our local leading sponsors, Subaru of America, Comstock Magazine, Abbey Flooring, Kaiser Permanente, I know they're out there, UC Davis Health, Wells Fargo, Texas Roadhouse, and Cucamonga Clothing Exchange. Thank you very much, sponsors. I also want to take a moment to recognize some of you who have went above and beyond to become our top fundraisers here in Sacramento. For our corporate teams, third corporate team with $12,430 raised, Team Sutter Health. Woohoo! Number 2 corporate team with $17,724, Team Kaiser Permanente, Roseville. Sorry. And our number 1 corporate team with $72,768, Team Thule. Awesome job. Thank you. Next, our friends and family teams. The third friend and family team with $11,503, Comer's Crew. Whoa! Number 2 friend and family team with $20,790, Team Cody. And our number 1 friend and family team with $28,000 raised, Team Sabrina. Now for our top individual fundraisers. Number 3 with $17,655, Team Cody, Stephanie Vaz. Number 2 with $27,900, Team Sabrina, Sabrina Anderson. And the number 1 individual fundraiser for Light the Night Sacramento with an incredible $42,745 is Michael Thule from Team Thule. Thank you, Michael. Light the Night Sacramento is proud to host the Sacramento Healthcare Cup. It's a friendly competition between Sacramento healthcare organizations. The organization that has the largest total impact on the LLS mission wins the coveted Healthcare Cup trophy and title. We would like to thank this year's Health Cup organizations, UC Davis Health, Sutter Health, Dignity Health, and Kaiser Permanente. Thank you. And this year, we are delighted to announce that this year's Healthcare Cup winner is Sutter Health. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Beating cancer is in our blood. And when we beat cancer, we create more survivors in our world. We are honored to have hundreds of survivors and people in the midst of their battles lighting the night with us this evening. As you can imagine, survivors and their families come from all walks of life, and each family has a different story to tell. To share her story of survival, please welcome Melissa Rendon.
Taylor's fight began on January 17, 2018, at just 3.5 years old when she spiked a fever. Her fever continued for the next few days, rising and dropping. I took Taylor to the pediatrician and on another day to urgent care. Taylor was released on each occasion with the assumption that she just had the flu. On Monday, January 22, 2018, Taylor woke up with a high fever of 104. She was lethargic, not eating much, and very pale. We went back to the pediatrician, and that morning, blood work was ordered. At 9:30 p.m., my husband's phone rang, and it was Taylor's pediatrician. He had shared that her blood work showed that she was extremely anemic and needed to get to the hospital immediately. We rushed off to Oakland Children's Hospital. Taylor underwent a massive amount of testing, and a few hours after arriving, our worst nightmare came true. We were told the words no parents ever want to hear. Your daughter has cancer. Taylor was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, B-cell. She spent the first 2 nights in the PICU while her little body underwent a massive blood transfusion, as her hemoglobin levels were dangerously low. Once she was stable, she was moved to the 5th floor oncology wing, where our family called home for the next 3.5 weeks. Taylor underwent test after test, and on January 29, 2018, she started her first chemotherapy treatment. Taylor is a fierce little fighter with such determination and drive. The hardest part for her was being separated from her best friend, her twin sister, during the hospital stay. Because it was flu season, her sister was not allowed on the 5th floor, as many patients had compromised immune systems. Taylor and Addison, for the first time since birth, could not touch, hug, or hold each other's hand during the time when Taylor needed her sister the most. This was probably more difficult for Taylor than all the pokes and prodding that she had received since she had been admitted to the hospital. Treatment for Taylor has been no walk in the park. She's stopped walking for over 3 weeks, lost her hair, and has undergone multiple blood transfusions, procedures, and hospital admissions. Yet she continues with the most radiant smile. Taylor's diagnosis has changed our family's lives forever, but the one positive thing that we have learned was how to make more memories to outweigh the bad. In an effort to keep her spirits up and distract her from the daily aches and pains and all the medications, Taylor has learned to ride a dirt bike, snow ski, and rode on an airplane for the first time. Taylor also began kindergarten in August and is thriving. Taylor is now 5 years old. She entered into the maintenance phase of treatment in October 2018. Her last day of treatment will be April 2nd, 2020. On this day, she will not only be our little hero, but she will be a cancer survivor.
Thank you, Melissa, for sharing your story and for being such an incredible member of our community. We hope that you and your whole family will keep Light the Night with us for many years to come. Taylor's story is one of many here tonight. You've come to Light the Night to share your stories of challenge, determination, courage, and heartbreak. Our lanterns of gold, white, and red represent our reasons for lighting the night. And now it's time to demonstrate how our connections will bring much needed light to a world that is darkened by cancer. Jenny, Matt, and Landon walk with Team Cammie in memory of their daughter and their sister, Cammie. Cammie was a most caring teenager and wore her heart on her sleeve. She was diagnosed on May 6, 2016 with acute myeloid leukemia and spent 54 consecutive days in the hospital. She spent her final days in ICU with difficulty breathing and eventually passing away from liver failure. Tonight and every day, we remember Cammie and her brave heart. Thank you. If you have a gold lantern like Jenny, Matt, and Landon, please light it. Hold it high over your head now. We take this moment to remember those who've lost to cancer, to celebrate the impact that they have on our world, and to ensure that their losses will make us even more determined to find a cure for cancer. Thank you, and now bring your gold lanterns down, but please keep them lit. Cody was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma on June 24th. Cody was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma on June 24th, 2019. The diagnosis came back as a shock as he, a former college athlete playing quarterback at Oregon State. Cody started intense chemotherapy and immediately has just completed his sixth and final cycle this past October. Cody is a father of two beautiful girls, a husband, a son, a friend, and cancer's worst enemy. Cody holds the white lantern and walks tonight with Team Cody, a team of family and friends. If you are a cancer survivor like Cody, please light your white lantern, but don't lift it up just yet. We will now invite all the survivors, those currently battling blood cancer, to walk toward the center of our community into our circle of survivors, presented by Pharmaceutics and Janssen, and our presenting sponsor, Shell and Thule Oil Company. While our survivors make their way to the circle, I would like to tell you about a few of them. Taylor walks tonight with her family and her twin sister, Addison, to celebrate finishing treatment in April 2020. Ray walks tonight with his family and co-workers to celebrate his complete remission. Allie, a dear friend and LLS honoree of 24 years, walks tonight to celebrate not only surviving, but thriving. Garrett, a member of our LLS Junior Board, lights the night to celebrate his survival and the hope of finding a cure for other children fighting cancer. Christina lights the night to honor the tireless amount of support from her daughters, family, and friends. Dawn is a survivor, a huge supporter of LLS. She recently traveled to France to watch Team USA win the Women's World Cup. And Super Fritz. Fritz, diagnosed age 2.5, is here tonight with his team, Super Fritz. He loves basketball and playing with his brothers. Lindsay is here to honor her dad, Bubba, and walks as a survivor with her supportive family and team and training family. Dana lights the night to celebrate just finishing CAR-T therapy and a clinical trial at Stanford. Drisha lights the night to celebrate being cancer-free for over 25 years. And Dulcie lights the night as a nurse educator, a support group leader, and survivor to help put an end to blood cancers once and for all. As we look toward the center of our community and the circle of survivors, we see their strength, determination, and courage. We see the living proof that our commitment to save lives and spread more light. Survivors, are you ready? Light your lanterns. Show them high. Together, your light is breaking through the darkness of cancer, a light that is research, hope, and possibility. A light that goes beyond one lantern, one person, one community. A light that will lead us down the path to our ultimate goal. Because beating cancer is in our blood. Survivors, keep those lanterns up as we introduce you to Carol. Carol and her husband, David, have been involved with LLS since 2005. They have participated in many Light the Night walks, team and training events, and our own Penny for Patients program. The most encouraging part of their involvement is that since 2005, so many treatments have been developed and successfully implemented. But our work is not done. Recently, this hit close to home when a dear friend and an LLS volunteer, Lindsay Del Rosa, was diagnosed. Tonight, Carol holds a red lantern with Team Lindsay Strong in support of Lindsay and all of those fighting. If you have a red lantern and want to see an end to cancer like Carol does, please light it. Thank you. Now, gold and red lantern holders, now raise your lanterns high to join our survivors. Our entire community, 1,000 strong, lights the night now to show our passion, our love, and our commitment to turn every cancer diagnosis into a story of survival. Please look around you. See the power of not only one lantern, but 1,000 of them working together to create a light that will save more and more lives. Together we are stronger than cancer. Together we will light the night. Sacramento, are you ready to light the night? Are you ready to light the night? Let's count down together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a great walk this evening. Thank you for your support. And please come back for our fireworks finale, which is presented by Sutter Health. Enjoy the evening. Please go. Janae is telling me, everybody, we are going to go to the left. Thank you, and good night. We'll see you soon. Enjoy the night, and a special thank you to our chariot sponsor, Subaru. Woohoo!
I'm seeing stars, I can't believe my eyes. I'm seeing stars. Oh my, starry-eyed surprise. Sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We gonna dance all night to this DJ. I sugar dance all night to this DJ. Oh my, starry-eyed surprise. Sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We gonna dance all night to this DJ. I sugar dance all night to this DJ. Dance all night to this DJ. I love a dance all night to this DJ. Now the record always spins on the trails we blaze. The walls are closing in, but that's okay, cause I've been waiting all week to feel this way. And it feels so good, so good. I'm on top of the world, the coolest kid in the neighborhood. So let me be a star for one night, that's right. Sweatbox, laser beam, flashing lights. You got to feel the rush, feel the spice of life. Thug life, 50 rows of dice, snake eyes, surprise eyes in, mesmerizing. The minds are sick ones, cause what we are is victims of fun. Come on, the fun has just begun. Come on, the fun has just begun. Oh my, starry-eyed surprise. Sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We gonna dance all night to this DJ. I sugar dance all night to this DJ. Oh my, starry-eyed surprise. Sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We gonna dance all night to this DJ. I sugar dance all night to this DJ. Dance all night to this DJ. I love a dance all night to this DJ.
Sugar, don't you change a thing. You're already everything I want.
Sugar, don't you change a thing. Can't you see you're everything I'm not?
You are something beautiful, floating through my mind like you do.
You are something wonderful. Wish you could see you like I do. You're already everything I want.
Can't you see you're everything I'm not?
Sugar, you, I wanna get to know ya. Sugar, you, I wish that I could hold ya.
You're busy playing nice, you sweeten up my life. I've been making eyes, trying to keep you by my side.
Sugar, you, I wanna get to know ya.
Honey, I won't let this fail. We can move just like a snail at first.
No, honey, I won't let this fail. We'll ride it out, we'll laugh until it hurts. Until it hurts.
You are something magical, lighting up the dark like you do.
Hey, you are
Something spiritual, wish you could see you. You're already everything I want. Can't you see you're everything I'm not?
Sugar, you, I wanna get to know ya. Sugar, you, I wish that I could hold ya.
You're busy playing nice. came from across the 7 seas. Hold your course, here comes the cavalry. Don't let it get you, don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you, don't let it get you down. 1, 2, 3, 4. You dreamed a dream and they said pay no mind. Oh, but mama said, girl, faith ain't for the blind. So don't let it get you, don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you, don't let it get you down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this could be the part of you that you ain't never seen before. Oh, this could be the part of you wanna be. December came, but spring was following. I prayed for one at once, it came for me. So don't let it get you, don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you, don't let it get you down. Met a man wearing a t-shirt said Virginia is for lovers. Had a Bible in his left hand and a bottle in the other. He said all you're really given is the sunshine in your name. We both started laughing when the sky started to rain. Get along on down the road, we got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, drink a beer, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along? Saw a model on a billboard, 1-800 get to know me. Wondered was she photoshopped or were her eyes really that lonely? Did she leave her hometown thinking she'd end up in LA? Did she break down in the desert and get stuck beside the highway? Get along on down the road, we got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, drink a beer, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along?
to heaven can't be bought. We still don't know what love is, but we sure know what it's not. Sometimes you got to get along on down the road. We got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, drink a beer, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along?
But I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you adieu to another. I will stay. No, no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you adieu to another. I will stay true.
Saw her face. I'm a believer, and not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. The more I gave, the less I got. What's the use of trying? All you get is pain. When I wanted sunshine, I got rain. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, and not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried.
chance on me. Gonna do my very best, and it ain't no lie. If you put me to the test, if you let me try, take a chance on me.
That's all I ask of you, honey.
Take a chance on me. We can go dancing, we can go walking, as long as we're together. Listen to some music, maybe just talking, get to know you better. 'Cause you know I've got so much that I wanna do. When I dream I'm alone with you, it's magic. You want me to leave it there, afraid of a love affair, but I think you know that I can't let go. If you change your mind on the first in line, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around.
All right, as soon as our walkers return, we're going to have a fireworks finale, and that is brought to you by Sutter Health.
Birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Gonna do my very best, and it ain't no lie. If you put me to the test, if you let me try, take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. Oh, you can take your time, baby. I'm in no hurry. No, I'm gonna get you. You don't wanna hurt me, baby. Don't worry. I ain't gonna let you. Let me tell you now, my love is strong enough to last when things are rough. It's magic. You say that I waste my time, but I can't get you off my mind. Oh, I can't let go. 'Cause I love you so. If you change your mind on the first in line, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you got no place to go when you're feeling down. If you're all alone with the pretty birds that flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Gonna do my very best, baby, can't you see? Gotta put me to the test. Take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Gonna do my very best, baby, can't you see?
Light the Night Sacramento can't happen without the generous support of our sponsors. First, thank you to our national corporate partners, Honored Friend Burlington. National presenting sponsor of Survivorship and Hope, Pharmacyclics and Janssen, Leading Lights, Walgreens and the Wawa Foundation, Luminaries, Abvi, Amgen, AstraZeneca, Carter's, Celgene Corporation, Elbit Systems of America, FIS, Genentech, Biogen IDEC, Kite, a Gilead company, Pfizer, Takeda, and UFCW. The United Food and Commercial Workers and our national retail partners, Global Franchise Group, IHOP, and Stater Brothers Charities. And here in Sacramento, a huge thank you to our presenting sponsor, Shell Thule Oil Company and Sutter Health. Thank you to our local sponsors, Subaru of America, Comstocks Magazine, UC Davis Health, Wells Fargo, Abbey Flooring, Texas Roadhouse, Kaiser Permanente, and Cucamonga Clothing Exchange. Please be sure to stick around. We're going to have a fireworks finale, and that is brought to you by Sutter Health.
Harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, never. Ever after work is over. Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster. faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Never over. Work it, make it better. Do it faster, makes it stronger. All that ever power. Work is never over. Work it, make it better. Do it faster, makes it stronger. All that ever power. Work is never over. Work it faster, makes it stronger. All that ever power. Work it never over. Work it harder. Do it faster. All that ever. Our work is never over. Work it harder, make it better. Do it faster.
Music that we choose. It's the 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 music that we choose. The music that we choose. The world is spinning too fast. I'm fine that Nike shoes to keep myself tethered to the days I tried to lose. My mama said to slow down, you must make your own shoes. Stop dancing to the music, I've got gorillas in a happy mood. Keep my groove on. It's the music that we choose. 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 It's the music that we choose.
Get the cool shoe shine. Get the cool shoe shine. Get the cool shoe shine. Get the cool shoe shine.
There's a monkey in the jungle, watching a paper trail. Caught up in the conflict between his brain and his tail. And if time's elimination, then we got nothing to lose. Please repeat the message, it's the music that we choose. Keep my groove on. It's the music that we choose. 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 It's the music that we choose.
Get the cool shoe shine. Get the cool shoe shine. Get the cool shoe shine. Get the cool shoe shine.
Day to the bump. Day to the bump. Day to the bump. Day to the bump. It's the music that we choose. It's the music that we choose. It's the music
All right, as soon as all of the walkers return, we're going to do our fireworks finale brought to you by Sutter Health.
No, I said it's true. I could feel the love. Can you feel it too? I could feel it. I could feel it. You know I said it's true. I could feel the love. Can you feel it too? I could feel it. I could feel it. Yeah. You know I said it's true. I could feel the love. Can you feel it too? I could feel it. I could feel it. You know I said it's true. I can feel the love. Can you feel it too? I can feel it. I can feel it. You know I said it's true. You know I said. You know I said it's true. You know I said. You know I said it's true. I can feel the love. Can you feel it too? I can feel it. I can feel it. You know I said it's true. I can feel the love. Can you feel it too? I can feel it. I can feel it. No, 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 no. Oh, na, 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 na. No, 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 no.
Undefeated. Wish I knew then what I know now, but I can't change the past no matter how I try. So I'ma get up and dance, you know, 'cause this might be my last chance. Whoa, like there's nobody around, even gravity can't keep me down. Everybody, get it started. I'm on top of the world, what a feeling. Whoa, I'm undefeated.
All right, coming up is our fireworks finale, and it is brought to you by Sutter Health.
Into the streets, we're coming out. We never sleep, never get tired. Through urban fields and suburban life. Turn the crowd up now, we'll never back down. Shoot down the skyline, watch it on prime time. Turn up the love now, listen up now, turn up the love. Who's gonna save the world tonight? Who's gonna bring it back to life? We're gonna make it, you and I. We're gonna save the world tonight. We're far from home, it's for the better. What we dream, it's all that matters. We're on our way, united. Turn the crowd up now, we'll never. I guess there's gotta be Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town?
So say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo.
Coming up next is our fireworks finale, sponsored by Sutter Health.
Well, we rushed it, moving way too fast, and we crushed it. But it's in the past. We can make this leap through the curtains of the waterfall. So say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo. Well, I'm just a boy with a broken toy, all lost and coy. So it's here I stand as a broken man, but I found my friend. Now I'm falling down through the crashing sound, and you come around. And you rush to me, and it sets us free, so I fall to my knees. So say Geronimo, 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 sounds alright, sounds alright, sounds alright, say Geronimo, make this thing. Make this thing. Make this thing. Make this thing.
I guess I just lost my husband. I don't know where he went. So I'm gonna drink my money. I'm not gonna pay his rent. I got a brand new attitude and I'm gonna wear it tonight. I wanna get in trouble. I wanna start a fight. Na 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 na. I wanna start a fight. Na 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 na. I wanna start a fight. So what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves and I don't need you. And guess what? I'm having more fun. And now that we're done, I'm gonna show you tonight. I'm alright. I'm just fine. And you're a tool. So what? I am a rock star. I got my rock moves and I don't want you tonight. Check my flow. The waiter just took my table and gave it to Jessica Sims. I guess I'll go sit with Drum Boy, at least I'll know how to hit. What if this song's on the radio, then somebody's gonna die? I'm gonna get in trouble, my ex will start a fight. Na 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 na, he's gonna start a fight. Na 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 na, we're all gonna get in a fight. So what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves and I don't need you. And guess what? I'm having more fun. And now that we're done, I'm gonna show you tonight.
right, coming up in just a few minutes is our fireworks finale, sponsored by Sutter Health. So there's a minute and a half left. Bring it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our fireworks display? All right, this, by the way, is brought to you by Sutter Health. You guys want to count with me? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who's gonna save the world tonight? Who's gonna bring it back to life? We're gonna make it, you and I. We're gonna save the world tonight. Who's gonna save? Who's gonna bring? We're gonna make it, you and I. Who's gonna save? Who's gonna bring? We're gonna save the world tonight. It's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Light the Night brings light to the darkness of cancer. The light and the warmth we generate tonight delivers hope, research, and support for patients and their families. Our lanterns glow gold, white, and red to represent those we've lost, those who have survived, and our communal quest to find a cure for cancer. This is our promise. We will be a light in the darkness. We will be hope where there is despair. We will bring community to a sense of loneliness. And we will tirelessly search for a cure for cancer. Since 1949, LLS has been a leader in the fight to cure cancer. Because beating cancer is in our blood.
I've been stuck in motion, moving too fast, trying to catch a moment, but it slips through my hands. All I see are long days and dark nights. I'm lost without you, but I'm on my way, so hold tight. I'm coming home tonight. Meet me in the valley where the kids collide into the morning. Oh my God, my town is coming alive. Coming alive. I'm coming home tonight. I know you're ready for the stars to fly into the morning. Oh my God, my town is coming alive. Yes, I'm coming home
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society thanks you for lighting the night with us. LLS is at the forefront of the fight to cure cancer. Because beating cancer is in our blood.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Sutter Health, for the fireworks finale. Thank you, everyone. Have a great